Well, what do we have here? The Wolfpack's run ended not with a bang, but with a whimper. Ah, the game of basketball. Unpredictable, thrilling, and sometimes downright heartbreaking. The Final Four match between NC State and Purdue was a spectacle indeed. Purdue, the Boilermakers, steamrolled over NC State, the Wolfpack, with a decisive victory of 63-50. It almost seemed like the Wolfpack thought they were on a golf course, aiming for the lowest score. But let's not forget, every cloud has a silver lining. Despite the loss, the Wolfpack had a season to remember. They roared their way to the ACC Tournament championship and made their first Final Four appearance since the year 1983. Quite the leap, wouldn't you say? In the end, it was Purdue who advanced, leaving the Wolfpack to lick their wounds. But remember, every end is a new beginning. Alas, the Wolfpack's Cinderella story ended at midnight, but hey, at least they made it to the ball. Let's not forget the giants who graced the court that day. And by giants, I mean the players, not the mascots. Yes, I'm talking about the likes of Zach Edey from Purdue and DJ Horn from NC State. These are the players that make us mere mortals look like we're playing a game of mini-golf. Take Zach Edey, for instance. Now there's a player who could give the Eiffel Tower a run for its money in the height department. His performance was so dominant it wouldn't have been surprising if the other players had started using him as a landmark during the game. "Pass the ball to Zach," they'd say. "You can't miss him, he's the one casting a shadow over half the court." Then we have DJ Horn from NC State, a player who in his final game decided to score 20 points. One might wonder if he was trying to score a point for every year of his life. If that's the case, DJ, my friend, I'm afraid you've got a few more years to account for, but no worries, it was still a commendable effort. And let's not forget the unsung heroes of the game, the mascots. While the giants of the court were battling it out, the mascots were on the sidelines doing, well, whatever it is that mascots do. Dancing, cheering, probably trying not to faint in those oversized costumes. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So the towers stood tall, the points were scored, and the mascots did whatever mascots do. Now let's gaze into our crystal ball and see what the future holds. Having won against the NC State Wolfpack, the Purdue Boilermakers are now advancing to the national championship game, and who they're up against. Well, it's either UConn or Alabama. Imagine that. Purdue might have to face a team whose mascot is either an elephant or a dog. Fancy wrestling an elephant on court, or maybe playing fetch with a dog to distract them. Quite the predicament, wouldn't you say? Now let's not forget about the NC State Wolfpack. Their season may have ended, but it's not all doom and gloom. In fact, they've got the best seats in the house now. They can kick back, put their feet up, and watch the finals from the comfort of their couches. No pressure, just good old basketball. And remember, in this game of giants, it's not over until the final whistle. As the saying goes, the ball is round, the game lasts 40 minutes, and everything else is purely theoretical. So until the final whistle blows, anything can happen.